Major grocery chains and convenience stores across the nation will begin offering steep discounts and running bundle deals on processed foods like ramyeon and bread as part of an effort to ease the financial burden on consumers.
전국 주요 대형마트와 편의점에서 소비자 물가 안정을 위해 라면과 빵 등 가공식품을 대상으로 큰 폭의 할인 및 덤을 주는 행사를 진행할 예정입니다. So this is for this month, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us more.
Oh, it's the Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs who was sort of on top of all of this. They met with different food and distribution companies and they all agreed that they would put on these special sales, these bundle deals, so that people can spend a little bit less and still get what they want to eat.
Okay.
So, for example, at big supermarkets, when it comes to certain ramyeon noodles, there's going to be discounts ranging from 10 to 50%. There's going to be others sort of, the 2+1s here and there. There's going to be a major bakery chain offering discounts of up to 50% of the stuff that it sells at supermarket chains through to July 17th. And there's even going to be discounts on kimchi and kimchi products. So we'll see. Hopefully it will help those who are feeling the financial burden, who are feeling, their wallets taken a beating, and will get us through this hot summer.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so what is a bundle deal? I mean, we know what a discount is. Steep discounts would be big discounts of up to 50% in this case. But what's a bundle deal?
Well, a bundle deal, I'm sure you've bought many bundle deals in the past too. It's when you don't buy one of something, you buy several of something, and therefore you get it cheaper. For example, I buy crisps, potato chips at the supermarket. They have a individual pack, or you have 4 packs sellotape together at a discounted price. Or when you go to the convenience store and it says, buy 2, get 1 free, or 1+1, or whatever the deal is, when you're buying one or more of something along with the original product and getting a discount of some kind.
That's right. So a bundle is like a group.
Yes, but like a bundle of sticks, a bundle of straw.
Right.
It was all things tied up together.
So a bundle deal is buying several different products together, and then you get 1 free, or maybe you get, in Korea we say 1+1, but in English you'd say something like buy 1, get 1 free.
Exactly. And it doesn't have to be different products. It can be the same product bundled together as well.
That's right. 그래요. 우리가 이제 2+1 이렇게 표현을 하는데 영어에서는 그렇게 표현하진 않지만 물론 보면은 이해는 하겠어요. 보통 만약에 2+1이면 buy 2, get 1 free.
Yes.
이런 식으로 표현을 하겠죠. 이런 것들을 다 bundle deal이라고 합니다. And this is all to ease the financial burden on consumers.
Yes. If something's financial, it's all to do with the money. And a burden, burden is some kind of baggage, some kind of heavy thing that is weighing us down.
Yeah.
So it's putting pressure on us. In this case, we're talking financial pressure. People are feeling the pinch. People are feeling like they don't have as much money as they used to, or things are costing more than they used to, and therefore there is a financial burden.
네, 재정적인 부담. Financial burden. 다시 읽어볼까요? Major grocery chains and convenience stores across the nation will begin offering steep discounts and running bundle deals on processed foods like ramyeon and bread as part of an effort to ease the financial burden on consumers. Here's our next headline.
I'm going to take a run-up for this one. A super-centenarian in the US who has celebrated her 114th birthday after surviving mumps, measles, whooping cough and even COVID-19 has credited her longevity to a lifelong diet rich in potatoes while staying away from alcohol and cigarettes.
A solid 10 out of 10.
Thank you very much. I stumbled in the headlines at the start of this show. I didn't want to stumble again. Can you say it once?
Super-centenarian.
Oh, very good, Sue.
Right.
Very, very good.
자, supercentenarian이라는 것은 110세 이상의 사람을 얘기하는데요.
It's a word I've never had to say before.
쓸 일이 많진 않죠. 네, centenarian 그러면 이제 100세가 넘었다는 뜻이고 supercentenarian 그러면 이제 110세부터인데 이 헤드라인을 해석해 보면은 얼마 전 114세의 생일을 맞은 미국의 한 여성은 볼거리, 홍역, 백일해, 코로나19까지 다 이겨내고 지금까지 장수한 비결로 감자 위주의 식단을 유지하고 술과 담배를 멀리한 것을 꼽았습니다. Tell us more.
Happy birthday or happy belated birthday, Bonita Gibson, celebrated on July 4th. She's the 9th living person to turn 114. And it's all about the potatoes, it seems. That said, staying away from alcohol, staying away from tobacco, having a healthy diet as well as potatoes. And also, and I think this is very important, she's talked about always being positive, keeping a smile on her face on a daily basis. It's quite incredible to make it past 100. To make it to 114 is even more incredible. She's the third oldest living US resident, and long may she live.
Yes, I mean, stress is the root of many ailments. And so not being stressed and being positive, I'm sure, plays a role in, keeping you healthy for longer. Although it's not mentioned in the article, I'm sure.
But positivity
was there, yes, of course.
And potatoes. Don't forget the potatoes.
I don't know about the potatoes,
now,
but it's carbohydrates.
Hang on, Sue. But a potato is better for you than bread.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes.
Of course it is. In the same way that brown rice is better for you than white rice.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
a
true.
potato is a healthy staple to have on your plate, as long as you're not frying them.
That's true.
Yeah, boiled, mashed, steamed, baked.
Well, this lady, Bonita Gibson, she has credited her long life to many things.
Yeah, if you credit something to something or to someone, if you give them credit, it means you're saying it's all down to them. It's not so much their fault. It's the opposite of that. It's saying this is all because of them. This is all because of whatever they've done or whatever they are. You think of a movie or a TV series. At the end, you have the credits, which is the makers giving credit to the people who deserve it. Giving credit to the actors, giving credit to the cinematographer, to the director, to the writer, to the person who turns Sue's phone off while in the middle of the show.
I apologize, yes.
Don't think that's ever happened to me before in this show.
I think I forgot for the first time in...
My goodness.
Who knows how many years.
I'll credit that mistake to you being so focused on the news.
Yes. So crediting something to something else means that that is what made the thing. So let's just give an example. You can credit your long life to a really good diet, meaning it was your good diet that led to your long life.
Yeah, you can. Oh no, I'm lost for words now. So.
Okay. Well, you can.
I credit my loss of words to your 방송사고.
Yes, all right, exactly. That's how you use this example or this expression. You credit A to B. You're saying, it was because of B that A happened.
Exactly.
그래요. Credit A to B는 A가 B 덕분에 일어났다. 이렇게 표현을 하는 것이죠. And one of the things that this person has credited her long life to is a lifelong diet rich in potatoes.
Yeah, and lifelong means, well, from when you're born to when you die, for as long as you are living. And diet here, we're not talking about losing weight, we're just talking about what you're eating on a regular basis. So we can say that the diet of an average Korean is going to include rice and kimchi for at least one meal every day.
Yes, exactly. A lifelong something means something you do over your lifetime.
Yeah.
평생의 something. So a lifelong partner is your partner for life.
Exactly. I've had a lifelong love of museums.
Yes, I've had a lifelong love of musicals.
Exactly, yes.
이렇게 평생의 something. Diet는 식단 또는 식습관이죠. Here's the headline again. A supercentenarian in the US who has celebrated her 114th birthday after surviving mumps, measles, whooping cough, and even COVID-19 has credited her longevity to a lifelong diet rich in potatoes while staying away from alcohol and cigarettes. Let's move on to the final headline.
Paris has reopened the Seine River to public swimming after city authorities gave the green light for it to be used for public swimming for the first time in more than a century.
프랑스 파리의 센강이 시 당국의 허가에 따라 공공 수영 공간으로 개방됐습니다. 이번 수영장 개장은 센강에서의 수영이 금지된 1923년 이후 102년 만의 일입니다. So does this mean the next time I go to Paris, I can take my swimsuit and jump into the Seine and go for a swim?
Well, I mean, if they're still open,
Yeah.
Certainly I think the Olympics has a lot to do with it. Because of last year's Olympics, they cleaned up the Seine, and there were people who were lobbying for it to be allowed to happen because they wanted to swim. And so 1,000 swimmers a day are going to be able to access 3 different bathing sites on the banks of the river. It's absolutely free till the end of August. So I think this may turn into a yearly thing, a summer thing. A lot of money has been invested in this, and that means basically connecting homes instead of the river to the sewer system, because that had been one of the major issues.
Right.
It's an old city, and in the old days, what did we do with our waste? Well, we chucked it in the river. So yes, I have to say that this is not just in Paris. There are other cities around Europe that are doing similar things. I think people are starting to realize that, rather than using rivers and streams for waste, they should be used for fun and enjoyment.
Yeah, absolutely. When you say bathing sites, you're talking about areas where you can go and swim.
Exactly.
Right? Not take a bath.
No, because the old term public baths would be another way of saying a swimming pool.
Yeah. So you
yes.
say, instead of swimsuit, you can say bathing suit.
Exactly. Because some people don't swim in the water. They like to sort of paddle about.
Yeah, exactly.
So a bathing site is somewhere where you can go and swim in the same way that if you go to the beach in Korea, you can't just swim anywhere. There are certain sections that are bathing sites and certain sections that are forbidden.
그래요. BATHING, bathing sites, bathing spots 이런 표현들이 많이 쓰이는데요. 이제 수영을 할 수 있는 장소로 보시면 되겠습니다. And talking about swimming, what's public swimming?
Well, it's not private swimming, I'll tell you that. It means that anybody can do it.
Yeah.
Public swimming in the sense of the ordinary public, ordinary citizens are able to swim.
Yeah, 그래요. 공공 수영 장소, 수영 시설, 수영장. 여기서는 센 강이 그런 공공 수영장으로 이제 이용이 된다는 거죠. 8월까지 그렇다고 합니다. And then to give someone the green light?
Well, what does green mean, Sue?
Green means green. What do you mean? What does green mean?
Green means go.
Oh, okay.
Are you not a driver, Sue?
I haven't had much sleep, Paul.
Okay, right. Red means stop, green means
Right,
go.
right.
I think everywhere in the world, pretty much, where there are roads, everybody knows that, if you're a driver or a pedestrian.
Yes.
So if you give someone the green light, it means you're saying, go on, you can do whatever it is, you can start whatever it is, you can get on with what you want to do.
Exactly. Green light 신호등에서 이제 출발해도 된다는 뜻이니까요. 영어에서는 비유적으로 뭔가 허가를 내줄 때 give someone the green light라고 합니다. 자, 그러면 다시 한번 읽어볼까요? Paris has reopened the Seine River to public swimming after city authorities gave the green light for it to be used for public swimming for the first time in more than a century. And that's it for the headlines with Paul Matthews.